Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaಃ Harihi Om Ganānaṁ Tva Ganapatikam Vavamahe Kavim Kavīnām Upamashravastamam Jyeshtarājam Brahmanam Brahmanaspada Shrinvannotibhis Siddhasadanam Om Shri Mahagणपतये Namaः Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Deenamavitriyavatu Bhagdevyai Namaः Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaः Ajnanatimiraandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaः Gurave Sarvalokanam Bhishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaः Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Swagatam. Welcome to the concluding lecture in this series of 7 lectures on the meanings of Sri Rudram, that is the Rudram Namakam and Chamakam. So today we have to start the session with the Chamakam Anuvakam number 9. So as usual, we will chant the Anuvakam first and then we will look at the word by word meanings. Just a moment. Anuvakam number 9. Agnicha me, Dharmacha me, Arkascha me, Suryascha me, Pranacha me, Shvametacha me, Prithivicha me, Didicha me, Vyaucha me, Chakvari Rangulayo Dishacha me, Yajnena Kalpanta, Mrikcha me, Samacha me, Stomacha me, Jajucha me, Dikshacha me, Tapacha Maratuscha me, Pratancha me, Horatrayo, or Britya Brigadradantarecha me, Yajnena Kalpetam. So this is the Anuvakam number 9. Let us look at the word by word meanings first. Agnihi. Agni is the fire god. Agni that is used in the yaga or sacrifice. Gharma. Gharma refers to the heat of the Agni. There is another meaning, Gharma, it also means an offering of boiled milk and ghee, which is offered in the yaga called Pravargya. That is also called Gharma. Arka and Surya, here they refer to certain types of yagas or sacrificial offerings. The prayer is, may I perform these yagas. Prana, the homam or the havan, it is indicated by the chant Pranaya Swaha. Ashwamedha, it is a great horse sacrifice, Ashwamedha Yaga. Prithivi, Aditihi, Ditihi, Dyau. Here, all these refer to different devatas. Shakvari. Shakvari here, it refers to a certain type of Samaveda mantra or Samaveda chant. Angulayaha. Angulayaha, literally it means fingers. Here it means different parts of the body of the Virat Purusha or the supreme or cosmic form of the Lord. Disha means directions. So the prayer is, may the gods presiding over the different directions, Dik Devatas, may they all bless me. Yajnena Kalpatam. Sayanacharya, he says in his Rudra Bhashyam, Taha Sarvaha me madiyena yajnena kalpantam swasva vyapara samarthaha bhavantu. This means through the yajna or the worship done by me, may all of the above, be capable, all the devatas that we just mentioned, may they be capable of doing their respective duties properly. So this indicates that even the devatas, they are able to function properly, provided we humans offer the worship yagas and the havir bhagaha, that is the offerings in the yagas, that is the food of the devatas. So they are dependent on this. So the yajnena kalpatam here means all these devatas, may they be able to function properly because of this yajna and worship performed by me. Next word is rik. Rik refers to the Veda mantras. Saman, it also refers to the Sama Veda mantras. Stomaha. Stomaha is a form of chant or a stotra which is described in the Sama Veda. Yajuhu refers to Yajur Veda. Diksha. Diksha is a samskara or a ritual observation to be followed by the Yajamana or the performer of the yaga, the one who is performing the yaga. Tapas is fasts and different types of austerities observed for destruction of sins, especially the Yajamana. When they are performing the yaga, they have to observe various austerities. Anushtanam, this is referred to as tapas. Ritu. Ritu refers to the kala or the time, prescribed time for performing different angas or different parts of the yajna. Vratam. Vratam here is religious vows, spiritual vows or disciplines. Vratam. Ahoratra. Ahoratra is day and night. Ahaha is day, ratra is night. Vrishtya, here it refers to rain. Vrishti is rain. Sayanacharya explains this as may the plants and crops, may they grow well through the rain that falls during the day as well as the night. Brihat and Ratanthara, they are Samaveda mantras. Yajnena kalpetam, again through the yajna or the worship done by me, may all of the above be capable of doing their respective duties properly. This is the meaning of Yajnena Kalpetam. So the overall meaning of the ninth Anuvakam of Chamakam, it is actually a continuation of the Chamakam Anuvakams 7 and 8, where we had prayed for various material and equipment and facilities required for successful conduct of the yajna or the yaga. In this ninth Anuvakam, we pray for the overall successful conduct and conclusion of the yajna or worship. Next, let us move on to the 10th Anuvakam of Chamakam. We will chant it first. गर्भाश्च मे वत्साश्च मे त्रिविच्च मे त्रवीच मे दित्यवोच्च मे दित्यौही च मे पञ्चाविश्च मे पञ्चावी च मे त्रिवत्सश्च मे त्रिवत्सा च मे तुर्यवोच्च मे तुर्यौही च मे पट्टवोच्च मे पट्टौही च म उक्षा च मे वचा च मऋषभच्च मे वेगच्च मे नड्ढोञ्च मे धेनुच्चम आयुर्यज्ञेन कल्पतों प्राणो यज्ञेन कल्पतों अपादो यज्ञेन कल्पतों ध्यानो यज्ञेन कल्पतों चक्षुर्यज्ञेन कल्पता विश्रोत्रं यज्ञेन कल्पतों मरो यज्ञेन कल्पतों वाक् यज्ञेन कल्पतों आत्मा यज्ञेन कल्पतों यज्ञो यज्ञेन कल्पतों. This is the 10th Anuvakam of Chamakam. Let us look at the meanings now. Garbhaha. This Anuvakam, it talks about various types of cattle. Now in the Vedic times, olden times, cattle represented wealth. So they constituted a main part of a person's wealth. So these are different types of cattle, cows and bullocks, calves and all that. Garbhaha are the calves which are yet to be born, still in the womb of the cow. Vatsa. Vatsa is a calf which is less than 1 year old. Trevi, Trevihi. Trevihi is a 18-month-old male calf. Trevi, so there are two of them. Trevihi is male and Trevi is the female. Trevi is a 18-month-old female calf. Dityavat is a 2-year-old male calf. Dityauhi is a 2-year-old female calf. These are the literal meaning of these words. Panchavihi. Panchavihi is a 2.5-year-old male calf. Panchavi, Strilingam, feminine. That is a 2.5-year-old female calf. Trivatsaha. Trivatsaha is a 3-year-old male calf. Trivatsa is a 3-year-old female calf. Trivatsaha, Trivatsa. Turyavat is a 3.5-year-old male calf. Turyauhi is a 3.5-year-old female calf. Pashtavat is a 4-year-old male calf. Pashtauhi is 4-year-old female calf. Uksha is a bull. Vasha is a barren cow which cannot produce offspring anymore. Vasha. Rishabha is an excellent strong bull which is older than the Uksha which we saw earlier. Vehat is a cow that miscarries. It may produce an offspring, but then offspring may not survive. That is a Vehat. Anadwan is a bullock which pulls the cart or works in the fields. Dhenuhu is a cow that has recently given birth to a calf. So, as we saw, these are various different types of cattle. Cattle represented wealth in Vedic times. The gist or the sense, import of this mantra is, please let me be blessed with various types of cattle. In a broader sense, it is a prayer for wealth and prosperity. And then the remaining part of this Anuvakam, after every word, the following words yajnena kalpatam have been repeated. So ayur yajnena kalpatam, prano yajnena kalpatam. Let's see what it means. Ayur yajnena kalpatam. It means may my life become perfect by this yajna. Yajnena kalpatam means because of this yajna, because of this yaga, because of this worship done by me, may so and so happen. So ayur yajnena kalpatam means may my life become long and perfect because of the worship, because of the yajna that I have performed. Then prano yajnena kalpatam, apano yajnena kalpatam, vyano yajnena kalpatam. These are the different types of pranas, our life breath. So may all of them be perfect. May I have proper prana, proper health. In other words, Chakshuhu is our eyes. Shrotram is our ears. Manas is our mind. Vag is speech. Atma here, Sayanacharya interprets Atma to mean the body in this place. So may all of this function properly. May I have a healthy, strong body. That is what it means. And Yajno Yajnena Kalpatam, Yajnaha, that means the worship that I am performing. May it be successful. Sayanacharya explains, Ayuradayaha Madiyena Yajnena Karya Kshamaha Bhavantu, means may my life, body, vital airs or breaths, sense organs like the eyes, ears, speech, mind, and so on, do their functions properly. Sayanacharya also explains the line, Yajnaha Yajnena Kalpatam as follows: Karishyamana Ashwamedhadi Yajnaha Anutthiyamanena Yajnena Swakarya Kshamaha Bhavatu, meaning may the great Yajna such as Ashwamedha which we are performing be successful and yield its desired results through the worship performed by me. May my Yajna be successful. That is what the meaning of this. Yajno Yajnena Kalpatam. Overall, the 10th Anuvakam is a prayer for the successful performance of yajnas or our worship and deriving the desired results from them, including wealth represented by various types of cattle in the mantra. Overall, it means wealth, then good health through proper functioning of one's body and sense organs, and having a long and perfect life. So that is the 10th Anuvakam, Chamakam. We now move on to the 11th Anuvakam. We chant it first. एक च मे तिस्रश्च मे पञ्च च मे सप्त च मे नव च म एकादश च मे त्रयोदश च मे पञ्चदश च मे सप्तदश च मे नवदश च म एकविंशतिश्च मे त्रयोविंशतिश्च मे पञ्चविंशतिश्च मे सप्तविंशतिश्च मे नवविंशतिश्च म एकत्रिंशच्च मे त्रयस्त्रिंशच्च मे चतस्रश्च मे ष्टौ च मे द्वादश च मे षोडश च मे विंशतिश्च मे चतुर्विंशतिश्च मे अष्टाविंशतिश्च मे द्वात्रिंशच्च मे षट्त्रिंशच्च मे चत्वारिंशच्च मे चतुश्चत्वारिंशच्च मे अष्टाचत्वारिंशच्च मे वाजच्च प्रसवच्च पिजच्च क्रतुश्च सुवच्च मूर्धा च व्यस्नियश्च अन्त्यजनश्चान्त्यच्च भौवनश्च भुवनश्चाधिपतिश्च. So let us see the meaning of these mantras. So this Anuvakam, it talks of various numbers. Let us first see the literal meaning. Eka chame. Ekaha. Eka is one. Tisra is three. Pancha five. Sapta seven. Nava nine. Ekadasha 11. Trayodasha 13. Panchadasha 15. Saptadasha 17. Navadasha 19. Ekavigumshat or Ekavigumshatihi 21, Trayovigumshat 23, Panchavigumshat 25, Saptavigumshat, Saptavimshat or Saptavigumshat 27, Navavimshat 29, Ekatrimshat 31, Trayastrimshat 33. So these are all the numbers that are mentioned so far are all odd numbers. And then Chatasra 4, Ashta 8, Dwadasha 12, Shodasha 16, Vimshatihi 20, Chaturvimshati 24, Ashtavimshatihi 28, Dvatrimshat 32, Shattrimshat 36, Chatvarimshat 40, Chatushchatvarimshat 44, Ashtachatvarimshat 48. So from Chatasra till Ashtachatvarimshat, these are all even numbers. So this is the end of the numeric part of this Anuvakam. Now, different commentators give different interpretations to these numbers, but we will go by Sayanacharya's explanation. He explains it very simply as follows: Vishama Sankhya. Vishama Sankhya means the odd numbers. Vishama Sankhyaya Devanam Priyani Chandamsi Nishpadyante. We'll see the meaning in a moment. Sama Sankhya. Sama Sankhya means the even numbers. Sama Sankhya tu Manushya Priyani. Ataha Tad Ubhayam Prapnoti. So the meaning of this is, Sayanacharya says, odd numbers, Vishama Sankhya, they represent the Chandas. Chandas is the Vedic meters. Vedic meters, Gayatri, Ushnik, Anishta, Brihati, Pankti, Trishta, Jagati. These are the different Vedic meters or Chandas. So the odd numbers, Vishama Sankhya, represents the Chandas liked by the Devas. And the even numbers, Sama Sankhya, they represent the Chandas liked by humans, Manushyaha. This is probably a reference to what is called Vishama Chanda and Samachanda. In the Chanda Shastra, that is the Vishama Chanda and Samachanda are mentioned. These are the chandas produced by odd number of aksharas and even number of aksharas, respectively. So the import or the gist of this prayer is, may the devatas and the humans both be pleased with me and favorable to me. As Sayanacharya says, Tad Ubhayam Prapnoti, may I attain both, may I get both. Both means may both the devatas and humans, may both of them be pleased with me or favorable or kind to me. Now continuing the mantras in the Anuvakam, Vajascha Prasavacha and so on. Vajaha means annam or food. Prasavaha is the production of this food. Apija. Apija is the production again and again. So this refers to plenty. May I never suffer from shortage or want. Kratu means it is a type of yaga or sacrifice. It also means the desire or resolve or intention. So here, the Bhashyakara, Sayanacharya, he interprets Kratu to mean either the sankalpa, that is the resolve to enjoy the food, or the yaga or worship to pray for plenty. Suva means the sun, Surya, which aids or helps in the production of food. Without sunlight, no growth of plants or agriculture or food production is possible. Murdha means the sky. Vyashniya, it is again a reference to the sun. It is explained by Sayanacharya like this: Vyashniya, Vyashniyaha Visheshena Ashnute, Vyapnoti iti Vyashniyaha. Vyapnoti iti Vyashnaha. Both Ashnute and Vyapnoti mean to pervade or to completely fill. So the sun's light completely pervades the world. Sayanacharya also says Akashadi Tatra Bhavo Vyashniya. The one who pervades the sky is Vyashniya. All this indicates that Vyashniya refers to the all pervading sun, Surya. Antyayanaha, literally it means one who is born at the end. And Antya literally means the one that stays or remains at the end. Both of these, Antyayanaha and Antya, symbolically they refer to the final offering or the oblations in the worship. Bhuvana is one who is in the Bhuvana. Bhuvana is the world. One who is in the world is Bhuvanaha. And the next word is Bhuvana. It is explained by Sayanacharya. The word Bhuvanaha is explained as Jagadatmaka, one whose self is the whole world, that is the Lord himself. Adhipatihi, Adhipati is the guardian or king of the entire creation. Again, it refers to the Lord himself. Sayanacharya also provides an alternative explanation to these 12 names. If you count from these number of words from Vajaha, Vajascha Prasavaccha, Pijascha Kraducha, Suvaccha, Mordhacha, and so on, you will find till Adhipati. You will count 12 words. Sayanacharya, he provides an alternative interpretation. He says that it also means it refers to the 12 months, 12 Hindu months, starting from the month of Chaitra and ending with Phalguna. So the prayer here is, may all the 12 years be favorable to me. In other words, may I have happiness and bliss throughout the year at all times. Now, that is the end of the Chamakam, last Anuvakam. After that, there is a mantra starting with Ida De Vahur, which is always chanted at the end of Chamakam. We will chant that and look at the meanings of this mantra also. Ida De Vahur Manur Yaknanir Brihaspatiruktha Madanishagam Sishat Vishve Devasu Uktavacha Prativima Dharma Mahigam Sir Madhumanishe Madhujanishe Madhuvakshya Madhuvadishyami Madhumatim Deve Bhyavacha Mudhyasagam Susrushendya Manushye Ebhyastamma Deva Avantu Shobhajai Pitaro Numatantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So let us see the meaning of these mantras. Ida, here Ida refers to the celestial heavenly cow. Deva Hu. This is inviting the devas or the gods. Manu is the first human. Manu. Yajnani, it is the one who conducts the yajna, and the Vasodhara, the chief priest, who guides or conducts the entire yajna or worship. Brihaspatihi. Now here, Brihaspati is the guru of the gods. Some references say that in this place, Brihaspati refers to Lord Brahma himself. Ukta Madani, it means praise and rejoicing, being happy. Uktam means to say, so it's praising and being happy. Sagum Sishad, means the prescribed mantras or the auspicious words. Vishwe Deva means all the gods. Sukta Vachaha is the one who chants the auspicious suktas and mantras. Sukta Vachaha, the priest who chants the mantras. Prithvi Mata. Prithvi Mata is the mother, Prithvi, mother earth. Mam means me. Ma higumsi. Ma himsi means do not make me suffer. Madhu manishye means I will think only good thoughts. Madhu janishye, I will do only auspicious or good actions. Madhu vakshyami, I will take only pure and auspicious things to offer to the gods. Madhu vadishyami, I will speak only good words, auspicious words. Madhumatim, sweet like nectar, like madhu. Devebhyaha, to for the gods or towards the gods. Vacham is speech. Udyasam is my efforts or my actions, my work. Shushrushenya, Shushrusha means service. Manushebhyaha means to human beings. So Shusrushenya Manushebhyaha means by serving our fellow human beings. Tam Deva Avantu means let the gods come and protect me. Shobhayai, Shobha is brilliance. Shobhayai, Pitaraha, Pitaraha means our ancestors, Pitrus. Anumadantu, let them bless or permit or agree to this. The overall meaning of this mantra is the celestial heavenly cow, all the gods and goddesses, Manu, the chief priest, Lord Brahma, Brihaspati, and the one who chants the auspicious suktas and mantras, Prithvi Mata, Mother Earth, may all of them be pleased and rejoice in the way this worship or yajna with the chanting of Rudram and Chamakam, which we have just concluded and seen the meanings, may they be happy with the way it has been performed with the prescribed mantras and other auspicious mantras. Please do not make me suffer, because all the gods are happy with me for having performed this yajna, performed the worship in the proper manner. I will think only good thoughts. I will perform only good actions. I will offer only pure and auspicious offerings to the gods as a naivedyam. I will speak only pleasant, good words, and I will be sweet like nectar to the gods and to my fellow beings, and I will serve them properly. I will serve them well. So let the gods come and protect me. Let me shine with brilliance. Let all the ancestors bless and agree to my prayer. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So this is the mantra chanted after Chamakam. Thus, we have seen the meanings of the entire Sri Rudram, including all the 11 Anuvakams of Rudram Namakam, as well as all the 11 Anuvakams of Chamakam. In conclusion, Bhatta Bhaskara quotes a shloka from the Puranas. Rudradhyayi vasedyatra grameva nagarepi va vyadhi durbiksha choradi badha tatra na jayate. This means even if there is only one person who studies or chants Sri Rudram in a whole village or a town, the entire village or town becomes free from disease, famine, thieves, and all other problems. Therefore, it goes without saying that if there is a Rudradhyayi in your family, the benefit is for the entire family. So, as we saw earlier in the Jabala Upanishad, sage Yajnavalkya is asked a question: Kim Japyenamrtatvam Bruhi? By doing japa or chanting of which mantra does one attain immortality? The sage replies, Shatarudriyena eva etani amrutasya namani etair hava amruto bhavati. This means by chanting the Shatarudriyam or Sri Rudram alone can one attain immortality or moksha. The names of the Lord contained in Sri Rudram. Okay, so by the Rishi Jabala, he says that by chanting the Shatarudriyam, one becomes immortal because the names of the Lord contained in the Rudram are the names of immortality itself. Referring to these lines, Abhinava Shankara, the Bhashyakara, he says, Iti Shatarudriya Shabdavachya Sri Rudropanishadaha Pradhanyena Moksha Sadhanatvam Pratipadyate. Thus, the Shatarudriyam or Sri Rudra Upanishad, that is Sri Rudram, is primarily declared to be the means of liberation, moksha sadhanam. Abhinava Shankara quotes the Suta Samhita. Suta Samhita is one of the sections of the Skanda Purana. It says, Shata Shakha Gatam Sakshat Shatarudriyam Uttamam Tasmat Tat Japamatrena Sarva Papaif Pramuchate. Of all the mantras contained in the 100 here stands for innumerable branches of the Veda. Sri Rudram is the best. By merely chanting it, one is freed from all sins. So now that we are aware of the meanings of the mantras of Sri Rudram, Namakam and Chamakam, we can chant them not as anarthajnaha, that is ignorant of the meanings, but as arthajnaha, with knowledge of the meaning. And that too as explained by the great Bhashyakaras or commentators who have written Veda Bhashyams. As Kanchi Paramacharya has said, when the Vedas are chanted with knowledge of the meanings, the merit or punya derived from them increases manyfold, provided, of course, that our knowledge is accompanied by vinayaha, humility, shraddha, complete faith, reverent faith, that is shraddha, and bhakti or devotion. With this, we conclude this series on Rudrartha or the meanings of Sri Rudram. The videos of this series, consisting of 7 lectures, will continue to be available on our YouTube channel so that you can view them whenever you want. You're also welcome to send your valuable feedback or comments on these videos. Now, before we close, just a word on our spiritual books before we conclude this session. We have 2 spiritual books. This one, which I'm showing now, is based on Srimad Bhagavatam. It is stories and gems from Srimad Bhagavatam. The entire Bhagavata Mahapurana or Srimad Bhagavatam in the form of small, simple stories in simple English, which are interesting and can be read by people of all ages. This is one book, and the other one is a small book, Practical Lessons from the Bhagavad Gita. This one, so this book is how to practice the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita in our day-to-day life. So both of these books they've become extremely popular. Thousands of copies have already been distributed in India and across the world. And the best part is that the contributions or the proceeds for these books are entirely used only for spiritual and charitable purposes. So those who would like to purchase them or order in bulk can contact us on the email ID learnvedasanskrit@gmail.com. The email ID is also shown in the subtitles and the description field of this video. Hari Om, and thank you for joining. May the blessings of Sri Parvati Parameshwara be upon all. हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव.